Landing pages are about to be changed forever, and I've got just 1 hour to prove it. This is either going to be genius or a total disaster. I've got 1 hour to see if AI can build me the perfect landing page. But here's the kill, here's the catch. No edits, no backup plan. When the timer hits 0, I have to publish whatever the AI makes. So let's go. Now, landing pages. They're supposed to sell your products or services while we sleep. But let's be honest, building them sucks balls. Templates, they all look the same. Custom design costs thousands of dollars. And if you're not a coder, good luck even just moving a button without breaking everything. And wait until you see what happens when I try to add an image. I didn't see that coming. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is to go into the Firewire system. Now we have built-in funnels that can be built with AI. I want you to come right here and the blue button says new funnel. Now you can find it under sites, okay? New funnel. Now, do you wanna have it from a blank? Do you wanna start there? You wanna use AI? And that's what we wanna do today. And we already have thousands of pre-built templates. Just click funnel AI. It's gonna ask you, what's the name of your business? So firewireads.com. What type of industry? And now we have all these industries that already built, thousands of industries. Look for the one that you're in. For us, we are in marketing. Internet marketing, marketing agency. Boom. Now here, next. Now it's gonna say, okay, I am looking for a funnel from a marketing page. What's the business to generate more leads? And content should feel friendly, professional, inspirational, conversational, humorous, persuasive, sarcastic. Let's go with professional and generate that. Now, the system will let you generate 5 free funnels, 5 free landing pages, 100% free, okay? So you don't have to pay for anything. Let it do its thing. We're about, it looks like we're about 3 minutes in. So hold on 1 second. As you can see, it's creating images. It's creating images for the page. It's generating the copy, redirecting to Builder in a few seconds, and that's it. So it looks like we are up to about 2 minutes now. Well, in front of the 1 hour range. Let's do its thing. Okay, so we got a few things here. Now this landing page is gonna be, let's take a look. We have our logo here. Now you can upload your logo. Oh, I like this. I really like this. Testimonials. So you can, how does Firewire large scale campaigns, frequently asked questions, and everything is set up here. So let's just go here. Let's try to set it up here. Logo here. We're gonna come over here to logo. Where's the logo? And I already have it here. If not, you can upload it from your computer or you can link in with Google Drive. Should have pulled up, but if not, let's just upload one. Documents, Firewire ads. Where's my logos? Oh, I'm moving too fast. I've got timers going. Okay, should appear at the top right here. Give it a second. Oh, right there. Now it's too big. So we're just gonna still come down here. We just select that. I want to go to, see here it says width. Let's just say 100. Still too big in my opinion. Let's go 75. That's fine. There. All right. Here, marketing solutions, social media experts, SEO content, brand development, testimonials. We have frequently asked questions. Now we do have contact us. You can put the email, phone number, and address. Let's go here. Email is info@firewireads.com. Let's change the phone number. Actually, you know what? Oh, you see these placements here? This is dynamic. It's dynamic information when you see those double quotes. So let's just go publish. Let's just see what happens here. Now it's gonna ask, let me try to move this recorder around. It's messing with my system. I'm doing this live. So we're gonna have to get a new domain for this. So let's just say Chatbot. Okay, can you find and purchase a domain, connect the domain. So you're gonna have to connect your domain here. Now I suggest you have a subdomain. So whatever it is .com, we should have mail or, no, not mail, but like something. In this case, it's gonna be chatbot.firewireads.com. If you're selling shoes, you need to be shoes@whatever.com. You see what I mean? Because we're gonna have a lot of landing pages and you need to kind of be easy to remember. You'll see why in a little while. So here I put chatbot.firewireads.com, continue. It's gonna say continue, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna automatically start setting up your domain. It's gonna tell you exactly what to put with the register. It's pretty easy. So you see here, record name, CNAME, Chatbot, Ludicrous. Just copy this real quick. Now, you don't hit verify records. You gotta go over to your registrar. Let's do it together. Now, I love using SiteGround. It's just really easy to do. I'm a marketing agency. I support a lot of different websites. Now, we're gonna come over here to Firewire Ads. I want you to come over here to Site Tools, but it may look different on your registrar or host provider. Well, it's basically the same thing. All you're gonna do is be coming over here to domain, and then you're gonna be coming over DNS zone editor, okay? Now, what I love about SiteGround is because it has 5 minutes. It clears the cache every 5 minutes. So now we're gonna come over here to Firewire ads, and it says chatbot.firewire is a CNAME. Okay, so we're gonna say here CNAME, and to see how it says the domain chatbot, and then we're gonna say here update in 5 minutes. And then remember, we copied this value, required value. It's just saying, and then create that. Give it a second. And there it is, it's already done. So then we can wait like 5 minutes, but because SiteGround is so fast, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. I mean, manual, this has only been 5 seconds. We're doing this live. We're already up to about 7 minutes. Oh boy, I got 53 minutes left and I wanna be ahead of schedule. So give it a second. What it's doing is verifying that the registrar, in this case SiteGround, is pointing to the right website. So it's gonna be pointing to Firewire ads in a way, okay? It's just telling it where to go. So when somebody types in something on the URL, here, it's gonna know where to go. So now it's been done, it's already done. So now it's saying, okay, your domain is connected, and where is that funnel? Okay, so most likely here, we need to know where is that funnel. I'm pretty sure it's this one, but I'm just not sure. Okay, so let's go back over here. I wanna go here. I'm gonna hit publish again, and I gotta make this small so I can click this button. Hold on, it's a little bit funny when I'm recording on this live. There it goes. Hold on 1 second. And it says, okay, now it says select the domain. It should pop up here, Chatbots. There it is right there, save. Because I have to actually I do need to create that. This is a real life example. So we have a few things that will need to be done. Okay, SEO metadata. So this is going into advanced. And because we're ahead of schedule, we might as well do it. SEO metadata is like what search engines are looking for. It tells the search engines what this place is about. So let's go over here, content. What's the title? Now you should, in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and do a case for you. ChatGPT, I'm gonna go over here and use AI again. Create the metadata for a chatbot landing page for firewireads.com. Okay, metadata, and you're just gonna copy and paste. AI-powered, there we go, boom. And I wanna take that. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Close this, I wanna not confuse you. Don't wanna confuse you there, don't wanna confuse you there, and don't wanna confuse you there. I want to go here and see the title, boom, pasted that. Okay, now meta description, boost sales, blah, blah, blah. And I want to come over here to description, blah, blah, blah. Good. It says 3 check marks, that's good. Okay, now it's going to say meta keywords. Okay, I want to copy that here, and I want to say keywords here, separated with a comma right there. Now, if you want to go a little bit more advanced, we're ahead of schedule, so I want to go ahead and go to here to ubersuggest.com. We're 10 minutes. Oh boy, hold on 1 second. I like Ubersuggest for keyword research. Ubersuggest. Now, these are the competitors. I want you to hear. Now they changed it to Neil Patel, but you can create a free account. They give you some keywords. Let's take a look here. Close this, close this. Just do a free account for now. I know some of these guys trying to save money. I understand how it goes, but I have an account. Okay. And what I want to do is keyword ideas, and I want to say chatbots, English in United States. And it's gonna give me more keywords that people are looking for. I wanna make sure it's gonna tell you the volume, the cost per click, and it means a lot, especially we're ahead of schedule. We're about 11 minutes now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here you got Chatbot GPT, Chatbot Online Free, AI. So let's go with this. I wanna say chatbots and customer service. I want things that people are looking for. Chatbots app, free, I don't really want that. Chatbots best. Chatbots builder. Let's take a look. One of our bots is Instagram, which is Chatbots marketing. And because this is so good, first I want to just copy what we got. See here, where's copy selected. I want to come back over here and I want to paste that in here. It has some things in here that are not really I want. See, these are not good chatbot, you know? I really don't think so. There we go. Chatbot AI. Can you see that? See, it looks like I want to, okay, Chatbots AI. But you remember, you have to do a comma here. Comma, oop, comma. And I'm gonna do Chatbots, Instagram. So we have Chatbots, I wanna do Facebook. Oh God. Chatbots, WhatsApp, Chatbots, SMS, Chatbots, text message. Okay, that's good enough. And so now it's gonna say Arthur. Who's the Arthur? We're gonna put firewireads.com. Now it's gonna need a social image when it shares. So let's create an image, we're ahead of schedule, so let's see here. Create 1280 by 720 image about chatbots. Now, that's one place that makes a good thumbnail, but I also like to use vidIQ. I'm giving you all my secrets, by the way. We're 13 minutes. Now, the thumbnail is so important. It's what really causes attention. So, create and thumbnails, I want to go AI chatbots, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, like that. Let's see. And it'll create a really engaging thumbnail for you. Let's see if it does it. Give it a second. Now this one does take like a minute. So I'm going to pause this a second. Even my ChatGPT is taking a while. So this one right here looks pretty good. Chatbot Revolution. I'll take that for now. We can always come back and change it. Let's come back over here to Firewire ads, social image, upload that, downloads, Chatbot Revolution. So now when people are searching, it's gonna be the little thumbnail when they share it, okay? What happened there? Upload, what happened? Okay, sometimes it messes up, okay? At least I'm being honest with you guys. Okay, links and tags. This is custom metadata. We don't really need that, Chronicles. This looks good. Let me move this. Oh, you can't see it because I got too big, but let me update the SEO. Then you just publish again. You only have to do the SEO data once, really. And it's publishing. So now we're up to 15 minutes. So to reiterate, we used AI to create a landing page by just giving it a few things. Then we updated the SEO so that Google can pick it up. We also created a domain and then connected that domain so that it can come up when people type in the URL. And then we put in the logo so it gives a little personal touch. And it's trying to publish. It looks like it did publish there. Now we should be able to go to chatbot.firewireads.com. Also, by the way, you go ahead and do Chatbots. So if you have shoes, or that's not a good example, or if you have light and you want to get the domain lights, the subdomain lights too, because some people will do plural. Either way, so I'm going to do Chatbots later. That's another little tip. Chatbots, hold on. Was it Chatbots? Okay, hold on. Then it's not there just yet. And if it's not there, hold on. There's one more step I need to do. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so sometimes we'll have to connect it on the back end under settings. Oh, I'm race against time, 16 minutes. Then I'm in their settings. You're gonna go down to domains, okay? Okay, well, I don't need to do that. Okay, now we'll Firewire ads, manage chat bot, and then set default page. And I didn't know that name. That's what I didn't know. So contact, that's what I want to go back. So that's what we need, that name of that site, home. So this is firewireads.com. So let's give it a better name. So chatbot, yeah, chatbot, firewireads.com. And then let's give it a better path, chatbots, right? Now we're gonna talk about the favicon URL, then the Facebook pixel and the Google tags and even the TikTok. We're gonna also enable a widget here, default chat widget, okay? And then save that. So we're moving fast. So we are at 17 minutes. Now Chatbot should pop up. So you see how I went into settings and then I put this right here. Now I want to come over to settings again. Now this name has changed. Now I know, okay, here, settings. Okay, so now we're back here. It's gonna say, what's the default page? Chatbot. See, now it popped up because we named it. Now, if you have an error page, you need to put that there. Text code is good, you just leave it blank for now. So there's two places you have to kind of set where that domain goes. All right, so now we come back over to Chatbot, just refresh that. If you get this 404 page not found, this is what to do. And there it goes, right there. So we're about 18 minutes in. Here looks good. We have some animations in there, SEO there. Now, we don't have the fave icon. We do have a pop-up. We need to enable a form here, okay? We do have the chat widget, which is good. This is to say, hello, how much is it? How much is it? All right. Now, we haven't programmed that, but just yet for the chatbot, but it does work. See, it starts working on a global scheme because Firewire Ads already has this one. All right, but we need to have one more intentional for chatbots, okay? Software is $90.97, $4.97 a month. Okay, so good. This is actually a chatbot that we programmed and answered basic questions, okay? So let's just do that real quick. We need to make sure this works here. So let's go and do that. What else do we see? And I don't see the fave icon. These are fave icons. That's important. The logo did come up. Let's make sure that everything's here, there. Here goes a phone number. Here goes our address. Facebook page. No, these need to be done too. So I'll show you how to do it and also change this logo when you do that there. So we got a few things to do. Okay, so you guys still with me? I hope so. We are way ahead of schedule. Let's go ahead and do those things that we need to do. Okay, boom. So we go back to sites. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in this case is that I'm gonna go over to our main firewireads.com because this video is not about how to get a pixel and TikTok, a pixel and the Google tags. This is about, just creating with AI, but you'll need to do this, okay? So I'll make another video about how to do that. But But here's our tracking codes for everything. You got 2 tracking codes, the fave icon. In fact, what I'm gonna do is Control C. Another trick is to open another tab next to that, okay? So we're gonna have our main funnel for the main website, or another one that has everything ready to go, and then the new one. Now remember, because you're gonna have many landing pages. Let me see here. You'll have many landing pages. So you might have one in Chatbots, you may have for another product, you may have one for another service. You gotta see which one performs better. So let's go over to sites. Let's go back. Let's go open the Chatbot one. And then we're just gonna copy everything here. Once you have it, you go to here, settings, there. I wanna take my Google tags, there. And then I just wanna click save. But I also wanna get my fave icon, which is this little, you see a little fire thing right here? You need a small one, 75 by 75 or 100 by 100. So let's go here, and I wanna go settings, and I wanna go to fave icon like that. Now this is gonna look really pretty good. We got one more thing to do, 2 more things. We're gonna do the pop-up, make sure the form works, and then we're also gonna change that logo at the end. So let's go here, edit in a new tab, open in a new tab here. Give it a sec. Okay, so it's popping up there. Now, we already have the logo here at the bottom, somewhere, it's right here. So just Control A, Control C that, selecting it all, the copy, just the URL, go here. So you don't have to do that. I mean, it's pretty easy, but it's another little thing there. No, let's change the width for that. Let's just make it 150, actually 125. That's okay. Now this, our Facebook page, I don't know why it's not coming up there, but I might as well connect it real quick. Facebook.com/Firewire ads. I hope so. Okay, so let's go back here. More, these are all our customers. Firewire ads, Control C. And I wanna go new incognito window, and I wanna test that URL. Okay, so there. I don't think I need this extra. Oh, maybe you're not. Maybe I'm not right. Oh, hold on, let me see it. Nope, it isn't. Okay, that's just a little bit of a glitch on my side. Just, okay, whatever. Just like that. And I want to come back over here. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, website URL there, Firewire ads, open in a new tab. I wanna save this. I also wanna go to Instagram, Instagram.com/Firewire ads. There we go here. Come back to that tab, grab this, paste that, open a new tab there, website URL. Now, oops, wait a minute, that's Twitter. Shit, sorry, Lord. Twitter.com/Firewire ads. Yeah, that's it right there, x.com. Okay, so we come back over here, save that. Now we go to Instagram, Control C that, come over here, new tab, publishing. We're way ahead of schedule, 25 minutes. Okay, so we got one more thing to do, and that's the pop-up. Okay, so let's come over here, close this SEO, and I wanna come over here to hover over the pop-up settings. Now, pop-up, we have you can do multiple pop-ups now. Pop-up settings, it's gonna say what form do you wanna select? And so we're gonna go here with, you have to create your form. So, but let's go basic only for video pop-up. That's fine. Marketing guide here, okay. And save that, just close that and publish. And this should be completely done, okay? And I wanna come over here, just type it in, chatbot.firewireads.com. Logo, everything works. Now this schedule, we may have to do that. Hold on one second, we're not done yet. Oh, we're still ahead of schedule though. Let's go with pop-up. Now the pop-up didn't pop up, which pisses me off a little bit. All right, so let's come over here to pop-up settings. Pop-up settings here, select it. And then here's the settings, okay? Disable pop-up, close pop-up on clicking outside, full page, show pop-up on exit. Pop-up, okay, it should have popped up. That's amazing. I don't know why I did it, but we're still ahead of schedule. Okay, now let's go here. Oh, did you notice the fave icon here popped up? I mean, shows, that's good. Facebook is working, open link in a new tab. There, everything looks like it's working there. Logo looks good, all the contact information. Now, even our chatbot is done, that's good. Go to Twitter. Damn, there was something I was doing here. I want to refresh that. I want to make sure this pop-up works. See, there it goes right there. So this is your pop-up. So whenever that mouse is going to another tab, outside of, it's a kind of appearing that the user is going to go away, this will pop up. Transform your build, brand with expert marketing, unlock the exposure data, blah, 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 results today. Now you should be giving something away 100% free, but that's another video. So now we do have schedule now. We probably need to include that in as a demo to our calendar. Okay, so we're gonna demo video. So we're gonna come over here. Let's go over here, schedule now. What does schedule now do? Let's take a look. Now it should go to a calendar. Let's see here, scroll step. Let's see what the next step is. No, it doesn't have it. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a little bit tricky here then. All right, so this is another video about creating calendars, okay? That's another one. But once you create your calendar, it's really easy to do. You might wanna see it in one of our other videos. So we're gonna have to get the link to the, here it goes right here, calendar settings, still going. Okay, so we have one here that we're gonna get whatever one you're using, okay? Edit calendar, share calendar. Most likely it's a share calendar, scheduling link one time. Let's go with one time scheduling link, copy that. And then we're gonna come over here to, remember we're under schedule demo now. So we're gonna come over here and I wanna go to website URL and just paste that in there. Open it in a new tab. And you should be making every single of these things should be the same goal. One CTA, one call to action, okay? This one in this case is doing a pop-up, okay? So it's popping up, okay. Popping up there. I'm looking for any share your success stories here. Okay, so that's fine. 31 minutes, I know it's a little long, folks, hold on. All right, now it's publishing that. Okay, so let's go over to Chatbot. Now, what's good about this is that we can recreate landing pages. We can even make hundreds of them. Once you have the AI system, and we're doing this in 30 minutes, then there's, okay, so now let's test out a few things. Let's go schedule now, open in a new tab, and it should take us to our calendar to schedule a booking. There it goes right there. Now, what I love about this is it's integrated with Google, Outlook, Zoom, and all kinds of stuff. Lets you know the available, and it watches out, it won't double book a time. When somebody books 7:15, it's gone, okay? For the set amount of time. So let's go back, everything here. So let's see what happens here. Pops up the pop-up. Now, this pop-up should be giving away something for free that's fantastic instead of your lead magnet, but that's another story. Boost your brand now, blah, 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 everything's working. So it looks like we have done every single thing. Now these pop-ups should be popping up. Yeah, well, actually, in my own opinion, I think that this should have, I would just have one CTA. All these buttons, or even eliminate some buttons in this case. In fact, let's do that together. Because we don't want to confuse the user. There's only one thing to do here. So that's my own personal thing. So is it perfect? No, but that's why you have us, right? So let's come over here. Okay. So I don't want all these buttons. What I would want this guy, and I think this one is a pop-up, which is okay. You know, that's okay. This is a pop-up as well. But in my case, I would rather just go website URL and schedule demo. You know, and we could just say that right, where is it at? Read more, schedule demo. They call it above the fold, you know, so let's take a look there. Same thing here. I would just go schedule demo. Where is it at? I know I'll schedule demo, website URL, remember there, may open a new tab. Same thing here, open a new tab, schedule demo. One more time. Ooh, I'm tired. Demo, and I would go ahead and save that. Save, publish. Okay, so that's all done there. Let's test it one more, chatbot.firewireads.com. All right, here goes. We're at 35 minutes and 3 seconds. All right, looks there good. Animations, this should be a demo. I'm sorry, yeah, here's the demo here, taking it in there. This one's doing a pop-up. That's okay, we'll give something away there. Pop up there, good. Here, Chatbot works, everything's working here. Now, with this information here, it did recognize me as a person, but as a new person, it would give form there. Information here. So we did everything and created a landing page in just 35 minutes. That's it, this is it. And it works. You know, it's good enough. Now there is one more other thing I would do. So landing pages is different than a website. For some reason, it gave us some links here. I don't want the user confused. And if anything, this can take us to, it would just scroll down here. But in this case, no, I want all this out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back over here to the thing. And this is how easy it is to just change things around here and just come up here. I don't want this, edit, and I want to delete. Yes, I want to delete, okay. I want to delete, okay. And I don't want any confusion. There's only one thing to do on this form, and that's to schedule that or give us your email so that we can run the customers through a lead generation or lead cultivation process where we give value. We gain trust by educating that consumer, because we're not trying to scam people. That's the best thing about it. You're not trying to scam anyone. You really have a product or service that's good. And you just really have to gain the trust of that customer to say, hey, I'm not a scam artist. I'm really trying to help you with whatever you're looking for. And that's another thing about the SEO. Make sure that the SEO is exactly what you said in your advertisement and gives them to the right page. If not, they're going to bounce out. So I hope you like this video. And let me